Every trip south we've taken from Fairbanks to the Kenai Peninsula was always carefully planned, with an itinerary of what we're doing and where we're going. But with fall quickly approaching in central Alaska, we decided to take one more impromptu trip 9 hours south. No plans, just fly rods, clothes, and Bella.
Bella, look at Daddy, look.
I heard a great quote that went, "If you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there." Well, luckily for us, there's not that many roads in Alaska, and this one led us south to the Anchor River. Being from the lower 48, Florida in specific, there's so much about fly fishing in the north that I just didn't know. Before I got here, I had never thrown a dry fly, learned to mend,
You say mend it?
Mend it.
or even knew what a steelhead was. Lucky for me, I was able to find out. Steelhead are actually an anadromous form of rainbow trout, meaning they split time between the ocean and the rivers. Coming up the rivers to spawn, much like the salmon here in Alaska, but unlike the salmon here in Alaska, they don't just die every time they spawn. Steelhead are a fish on many a fly angler's bucket list for their sheer size, fight, and leaping ability. The idea for catching steelhead this trip down south all started when a few months earlier we walked in a fly shop called the Fly Box, located just north of the Anchor River. We pet the adorable dog outside and walked in. After speaking with Grant, we were told that the best steelhead fishing was still a few months away, a thought that hadn't crossed our mind until we ended up back on the Kenai Peninsula after, you guessed it, a few months. And after a short phone call to Grant at the Fly Box, we were all set to meet him at the river in the morning.
Last year, that little bend, that little corner right up there.
Yeah.
That bend up there, we got the largest steelhead out of there. We'll check it later, maybe.
Okay. We walked and walked and walked some more, following Grant through some thick forest, listening to the sound of water and listening to Grant's stories of giant steelhead caught throughout his many years of fishing this river. It was the perfect recipe to build up some real excitement for this fishing.
We're going to be standing in here a little bit and casting straight across, slightly downriver, and all the way to almost to this brush. And I'm casting at a 45, not straight across, but slightly downriver. I will give it a couple of strips. Just pointer straight, your line straight, your rod straight, your line.
Okay. And with some expert advice, we knew enough to be dangerous. Unfortunately, early on, most of that danger was reserved for myself, almost falling over a few times, or for those pesky rocks that had the audacity to be in the river. So, being the chivalrous gentleman that I am, I decided to let Kim go ahead and start catching all the fish. A coho or silver salmon wasn't exactly our target species, but definitely a welcome catch.
Hold on a minute.
He's good? Okay.
I think he's excited to beat you to it.
There you go, Tiny.
It's hard to get back up in
You
these
good?
waders.
There you go.
Fun.
And with Kim, when it rains, it pours. She went on to catch another silver or coho salmon. Is he still on there, baby? Okay, nice. I'm coming.
Don't
as well as multiple Dolly Varden, another welcome, but not target species.
Is it another dolly? Nice, very nice.
Look at that pretty that fish is.
Look at the pink.
Up to this point, two things hadn't happened. No steelhead were caught, and I hadn't caught any fish at all. We were starting to worry it was too early into the season, but I just kept fishing. Because there's never a 0% chance.
The reason behind why I'm doing what I'm doing, it's odd, man. It's everything about it is strange.
Ooh, that looks fishy.
I gotta get used to it, man.
Watching that line. Slowly leading it to the left. Fish.
Is it?
His face is pointing upriver
Yep.
most of the time, right?
Yeah.
So if you're pulling it straight upriver, you're pulling it the same direction as his face.
Okay,
So here now, you're pulling it across his face.
okay.
And that's the side you hooked him at, the angle you hooked him at,
Yep.
and we're going to play him at that angle.
He does not like you.
He knows what's.
As soon as I move, he was gone.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah.
I didn't have it.
Yeah.
25-ish.
26.
Oh my gosh.
That's gorgeous. You got good video, B?
Yeah, on my phone and
Get a
on my
nice
camera.
picture of the release.
That looks awesome, man. That is so cool. That is so cool, man. Oh my god.
Well, the excitement wasn't over just yet. The only thing better than catching one steelhead on your first trip out for them is, of course, catching two.
Yeah, I think so. Smaller, a lot smaller. See if I can walk him to you.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Yeah, he does. Another steelhead, looks like. Yep. Got it. Alright guys, steelhead number 2 for the day. A little bit smaller than the last one, but still an absolute blast to catch. I'm gonna walk it over here. Oh, man knees. The other one did the same thing when I got him in the water. He just took a big gulp. Like, yeah, that's so cool. Oh, there's another one, man. Hell yeah.
Close to the end of our time on the river, we ran into some spawned out salmon. And if you've never seen one of these zombie fish before, it's a really weird experience.
You still see him?
Yeah.
How close is he?
He's right, literally halfway between us.
I still don't see him.
Put your glasses on.
Oh, I see him.
See?
Stop. He's doing his best. No, he's not. He's still alive. Watch.
Did you just let you grab it?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh,
He feels
pretty
gross.
disgusting.
Yeah. He feels pretty gross.
Alright guys, well, another pretty good, pretty successful video. Hold on. You gotta turn your car on like 30 minutes before you leave, or you're gonna freeze your hands and your butt off. When I go to sit in it, sometimes my shirt slides up and my back touches the seat and it feels like I just sat on an icicle. It's pretty miserable. Okay, well, just a little life update again. So Steelhead video done. We had a really good time. That was an awesome day. Make sure if you guys are ever in that Anchor River area and you want to catch steelhead, go holler at Grant. He's an awesome guide and he really knows his stuff down there. Other than that, we are weighing the car today. We have to weigh it in empty, and then we have to weigh it filled up so the shipping company who's shipping it knows how much stuff we have in there, I guess. I don't know. But our flight is for Tuesday of next week. We're leaving Fairbanks at 3 a.m., getting into Seattle, I think 4 hours later, and then leaving Seattle an hour and a half after that. And then we will be back in Florida December 12th at 6 p.m. And we're excited. We're really excited. One of my neighbors just walked outside and they're like, what is this dude doing talking to himself? All right. Well, that's a little life update. That's about all I got for right now. I got a bunch of stuff I have to do before we leave in a few days, but thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. Get out there, don't get skunked, and I will see you in Florida in 1 week.